everyone, it's Lizzie from Lizzie's Brother Gems. Welcome back to my channel. Today is Flirty Friday, and you can't really see what's going on here, but I'm telling you, it's a whole bunch of sexiness. Yes, it is. I usually post on Instagram my updates on this painting. I was going to try to get this whole section done before I posted again, but it didn't happen, so I posted before this section, and it's looking amazing. Yep, this painting is turning out better than I expected. So let's just get into chatting. Oh, what a day it's been. I got a new pair of glasses, but I think I said that on my live. If you watched my live, if you are a diehard of my channel, I know you've watched my live. I have my few people that I know that are true to me, that watch me faithfully, and I do appreciate every single one of you so much. You don't even understand how much I appreciate you guys. I went out with a friend today, and we went to London, and we went shopping, and we went out for lunch. He wanted to go to Kelsey's, so that's where we went. It's kind of like a little bit of like a little date, but it isn't really going anywhere, so I don't know where I'm gonna... I don't know what's going on there, but whatever. It is what it is. We had fun. I went shopping. I went to Michael's, and I got me some more stickers for my bullet journal. And then I went and got a new lunch pail for work because my old lunch pail is looking pretty haggard. So like, it's kind of weird because when I worked at the pharmaceutical plant, I never brought a lunch, and I didn't have a lunch pail because I used my locker a lot there, and I don't use the locker where I am now. Just never really got in the mood to use the lockers there because it's not like the lockers at my old place where the girls were in one and the guys were... It's like unisex locker room, and I don't really care about getting a locker in there. So I use my lunch pail a lot at my new job. And it was time, actually it was an old lunch pail of Alyssa's that she had in grade 8 that I was using, because my other one was looking bad when I first got to start working there. And then she gave me her old lunch pail from grade 8 when she went into high school. So that was what, like 3 years ago? So yeah, I'm due for a new lunch pail. So I bought a new one. I got a Roots lunch pail. It's kind of neat. So I got that today. And we went for lunch at Kelsey's and had a burger and fries. It was a really good burger too. And oh, we went to Urban Planet too. Then I was in the mall and I went to the washroom. And then it's a mall in London that nobody goes to. Like, it's a mall that a lot of the stores have closed down, and not too many people go to this mall. And I went to the washroom in this mall, and on the way back, and I wasn't paying attention to the floor, and the air was on the floor, and then this old lady walks towards me. She's like, look at the signs on the floor, to pointing that I was walking the wrong way. And like, the mall was empty. It wasn't like the mall was full. And I just looked at her, and then we continued to walk We went over to the other side of the floor, but I'm like, whatever. I'm like, just wait till you go to the washroom and you see the girls over there with no masks on. Then see what you gotta say. Oh my gosh. It was just ridiculous. I don't know what's wrong with my dogs. They're barking at nothing because that's what they like to do in the evening. I don't know why they do that. I don't know what they see. I don't know if it's the cats tormenting them on the porch. I don't know. Because we have a lot of stray cats in our neighborhood that multiply like wildflower. I think they listen to my Flirty Friday. At least somebody's getting some action from my Flirty Friday. Just saying. No. I had a fun day, but then I came home and I had a huge nap because I still don't feel well. I'm not sure what's going on with me. I don't really know. And then Alyssa wanted me to make her an appointment for the doctor. See, it's starting me on again. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me. There is something definitely wrong with me. And she wanted me to make her an appointment for the doctors, and then we find out that he's going on holidays for 2 weeks and she can't get an appointment till October. So yeah, heck if I know when I'll ever get in to see him. Maybe I should have booked myself in as well, but it's only a phone call appointment, so I don't know. These aren't looking very nice today. But what else is new? I always start with black. Don't ask me why I do this. I just do. I like to start with black. So I'm not looking forward to the weekend. When you're watching this, I'll be at work. So pray for me. Pray for Liz that it's going to be a horrible weekend because the operator on my line is on holidays. And I don't have a middle person because both girls quit. So it's just me. So I know I'm going to have a horrible weekend. And yeah, I'm not looking forward to it at all. Don't forget, Monday will be my live. I'm switching it to Mondays. So Monday will be my live. I can't wait till next week because it is my short week. But I'm going out for my friend's birthday. You know, it would be nice if I could actually go out to my friend's birthday and actually meet somebody. But it's always the same people that I know. So it's not like there's going to be anybody there that I've never met. It's just hard to meet people these days. Unless it's online. And then there, I haven't had the best of luck. My internet dating has bombed. Bombshell. Boom! And there goes Gigi. I don't know what he's doing. Gigi, come here. Why are you barking? Get over here. Nobody needs to hear you. There's nothing to bark at. Did you hear this house? There's silence for once. Tyler just cut the grass. It's a miracle. Hallelujah. But he did a lousy job in the backyard. Just saying. Like, you know, I gotta be picky. I haven't even looked at the front. I'm too scared to go look at what he did up there. But then he yelled at me saying he got a grass stain on his pants and it's my fault. Well, if you didn't let it grow so darn long, you wouldn't have got a grass stain. Just saying. So I gotta control myself and stop spending money. I've spent too much money the last week or two on diamond paintings. It's ridiculous. I need to slow down my spending. Don't you just love my trays? They're always so colorful. Every color but the color I need is in my tray. Lizzie, Lizzie, Lizzie. So I had like all these things that I thought I would talk about. And you know, right, since I've turned on the camera, they have flown out of my head. Just like that. Zoom. Doesn't take much. That is for sure. I was kind of feeling down a little bit for today for a little bit. I ended up going to the Pink Raspberry and I picked up a couple of things that I'm going to put on the channel. If I don't get anything in the mail, it'll probably be on the unboxing day, Thursday. And yeah, it's different. I've seen people doing this kind of stuff, but I haven't done it. Like, I don't know. Pink Raspberry now is really different since COVID. There's nowhere to diamond paint anymore. She's moved all the tables. She doesn't have tables there anymore. It's just weird now. I don't even know how to explain it. It's just, there's nowhere to diamond paint anymore. I don't know if she's ever going to bring that back. She said that she'd be, if she was going to do, she says she doesn't have the room for the tables. So if she was going to do diamond painting, then she'd do the workshops again at Krabby Joe's. Well, I ain't paying $30 to go to a workshop. So, I don't know. I used to do it, but not no more. That was when I first started diamond painting. But I don't know, time will tell. Plus, anyways, you can't, I'm pretty sure she couldn't do a workshop anyways, even at Krabby Joe's, so whatever, I don't know. But I bought a couple of things that come from China. I didn't buy any diamond paintings because nothing that she had on the shelves appealed to me. And I didn't buy anything. So I just bought some stuff that came from China. Oh, she has these really cool, like, you know how you can get those notebooks and they have the bling bling on the outside? And they're small and they have like leather, but these ones aren't like that. These ones are more like a notebook with the coils on the end, and it's a bigger notebook. It's like, you know, standard size paper notebook. And it had Christmas scenes on them. I almost bought one of them. They were $15. But then I didn't buy it. I'm thinking, oh, why am I going to buy Christmas already? Then I was going to buy Christmas cards, but I think hers are too dear. She wants $30 for 8, and I think that's a little bit too much. I'm going to shop around for Christmas cards because I like to send a few of my favorite people a card this year. So I wanted to do that. So I have to figure something out on what I'm going to do. I thought about doing like one episode of, you know, doing the Christmas cards, like in a WIP&Chat, but yeah, that would have to be like in November, beginning of November, so I could get them out in the mail. I gotta do my cover miners too. I even thought about, oh, maybe I shouldn't do Flirty Friday, and I should work on my cover miners and do like a WIP&Chat while I do my cover miners. But sometimes when I do the cover miners, I get frustrated with the glue. So maybe it's better that you just don't see that. You don't see that side of Lizzie. The angry one. The angry Lizzie. It's just too quiet in this house right now. It's like kind of blowing my mind a little bit. There's no trains. I haven't heard a train all day, but I don't pay attention to the trains unless I'm filming. I never hear them. So there could be 100 of them and I don't notice until I go to film a video. Then I notice. I notice the trains then. COVID is getting really bad here in Ontario again. They say that Toronto, Brantford, and Ottawa are hot zones. So that wasn't very nice to hear this week. Especially when back to school is starting back up again. And Alyssa got a video of what to expect in high school this year. And I tell you, there ain't going to be no flirting going on in high school this year. She is going to hate it. Well, her friend that's a boy doesn't go to the same school as her. So here in Strathroy, there's two high schools. There's the Catholic high school, which Alyssa goes to, and then there's the public high school. Okay? But the thing is, they're both connected. So the school is kind of like in an L. So here's the Catholic school over here, and then here's the public school. So they share the same cafeteria, they share the same auditorium, but they have separate hallways. So the Catholic school hallways, I think, are gray, and I'm not sure what color the SDCI hallways are. And then they have a certain color that they share the halls. In certain areas, they share an area together. So, but because they're doing, the way high school is working this year is half of them are going on a certain day, so Court B, and then there's Court A. So Court A starts off the first day of school, which is this Monday coming up, and then Court B doesn't go till Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So, and Court A only goes Monday, Tuesday, but they don't go Wednesday because Wednesday is just orientation for grade 8s only. Grade 8s, what am I talking about? Grade 9. You don't go to grade 8 is still public school because we don't have no junior high in Ontario. You go from elementary school right into high school. There's no junior high, but I think out west, if I'm not mistaken, they do have junior high in some provinces, but I'm not 100% sure. Sherry would probably know more about that because she lives out that way, and like, I've never really asked her if it's a thing, but I'm pretty sure it is a thing out there, out west. Yeah, so I'm gonna do the V's next, I think. I like to do the dark ones first. I don't know about doing these numbers sideways like this. This is different for me. Because the 6s and 9s, I gotta make sure I put them on the right spot. Yeah, so school for her is gonna be very different. Indeed. 2020 should be like hashtag you ain't gonna find love in 2020. I wonder if anybody has actually found love in 2020. Have any of you found love in 2020? If you have, let me know down below, because I would really be interesting to find out if people have found love in 2020. Because then I'm doing me some wrong here. I'm doing me some wrong and trying to find love. Everybody wants to be loved. I don't care who you are. And then like you. See, the problem with me is guys my age, usually divorced or, you know, got out of a very long relationship and then they don't want to commit again. And that's the trouble that I've been getting into. Is a lot of them don't want to commit again, don't want to get into a relationship again. And then you just become, you know, friends with benefits. And I hate being friends with benefits. I'm so done with that. So done. You don't even know how done I am with that. But, you know, I gotta have faith. That's a 7. Sometimes I think these glasses are different. Even though he said they didn't change, I feel like they have. Or maybe just him saying I need bifocals has gotten into my head. I don't know. Because I feel like I see things differently now. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Oh yeah, I gotta figure out my health insurance stuff so I can get my money back for, well, I won't, I'm only gonna get $200 back, but $200 is better than nothing for my glasses. If I do say so myself. Yes, yes, yes. Almost done these. So, I'd really like to know if anybody has found love in 2020. I know people have gotten married in 2020, but they were already in love, hopefully. Hopefully it wasn't the spur of the moment wedding, because that's what I had. And look where my marriage lasted me. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, there's going to be no shoutouts this week because Silly Liz forgot to do it on the Facebook group. So no shoutouts this Friday because I don't know what I was thinking and I never posted it. I don't know. And I even left, someone posted it and I'm like, oh, post it on this week's. They're like, okay, yeah, let's do one this week. I don't know what I was thinking. And it was a holiday Monday. Why didn't I not post it? I don't know. I don't know why I didn't post it this Monday. What was I doing? I don't even know what I was doing that I didn't post it. See. So no shadows this week. We'll have a little bit of a break. We'll start it back up again on Monday. I don't know why I forgot to post it. I guess my brain has been scattered. Like I said, I haven't been feeling well. I'm pretty sure last Monday I wasn't feeling well, and that is why I forgot to post it. But getting a lot of headaches. More so than normal. Then I thought maybe it's because I had my hair up when I go to work and stuff, but I don't have my hair up right now, and I feel like I'm getting a headache. Getting old really bites the bullet. I said today, like, I wish I was married to a rich man so I didn't have to work ever again. But you know what? That ain't gonna happen anytime soon. So I guess I'm poopy out of luck. But I was watching, before I started filming this, I was actually watching a documentary on Barry Sherman and his murder. So if you don't know who Barry Sherman is, he was a billionaire in Canada. And he owned Apple Tech. I'm pretty sure that's the name of the company. It's a very popular generic brand. They make like pharmaceuticals for generic brands, so no name drugs that are cheaper than the name brand or whatever. And he was a billionaire, and he owned the company I used to work for, AccuCaps. They're not AccuCaps anymore. They're called Catalan. An American company bought them out. So, the year before he got murdered, so he got murdered in 2017, and the year after pretty much after I was gone from there, he sold the company, still under AccuCaps, and then that person must have sold it to Catalan, is what I'm assuming happened. So just before he got murdered, he did sell AccuCaps. But he was kind of like one of those secret owners that nobody really knew he owned AccuCaps, but we did because we were his employees. And he lost a lot of money at first with us when it was paintballs, because it was a paintball facility before it became the pharmaceutical facility. When I first started there, they set it up to be like pharmaceutical in case the paintballs, because I think they eventually knew the paintballs wasn't going to last. I don't know. But anyways, the transition wasn't bad for us because we had already done it all beforehand. But yeah, he was murdered in his mansion in Toronto. And they still haven't solved who murdered him to this day. I don't know why I'm talking about this on Flirty Friday, but hey, I'm just giving you a little bit of education on, I don't know where I'm getting to this. Why am I even talking about him? I don't even know. Oh, because I was talking about millionaires. That's what it was. And he was a very, 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 very big billionaire. And he was married to Honey. Her name was Honey. And they both were murdered by their pool. They were strangled to death by their pool inside the house. Like they had like an indoor pool in the basement. And they're selling their mansion. I think they're selling it for like $7 million or something. And two people come with the real estate people to go look at it. And then they found them the pool area downstairs. So that's pretty gruesome. At first they said it was a suspicious death, but I think now they have ruled out that it is a double homicide. And like he helped a lot of charities, but he also had a lot of enemies. He stabbed a lot of people in Big Pharma's back and stuff like that. So who knows what happened to him, really. But it was just an interesting little documentary I saw on YouTube that I started watching. I think it was the chapter or something I was watching it on YouTube. And it just tells you a little bit about the story. And like I didn't even know that he had got murdered until someone told me, oh, you know, the guy that owned your company you worked for got murdered. And I'm like, what? Barry Sherman got murdered? And it's like, yep. So yeah. Maybe she'll do that case for true crime, girl. Oh, Canadian true crime. She should do that story. But they haven't really found anybody yet. That's the problem. They have a lot of suspects. But I don't know. Maybe she can dig in and find out more about what's going on in that case. Because it's now 2020. So I don't know. Hey, enough about murder. See, I watch too many true crime stuff. I actually only thought of that because somebody on my Facebook page posted the link to the YouTube page that I used to work with at the pharmaceutical place. Oh, I'll give you a little hint. Billy asked me a question for my collaboration for next week, my question, and it kind of relates to my old job. So, just giving you a little teaser of what it's about. So, it has something to do with my old job. Like, after you asked me, and I kind of thought in my head, and I'm thinking, what could it be? And then I remembered that one time. It's not something I really think about all the time, but it just made me remember that one time. So, if you want to find out what it is, you're going to have to watch Tuesday for my Halloween collab with Billy. I don't know why I always want to say Billy the Kid. You know, like the Western. I don't know why. I just do sometimes. But yeah, it should be fun. I know I'm not going to get very far on this painting. Probably after when I'm done filming this, I'm probably not going to lie to you. I'm probably going to call it a night. Because I gotta work in the morning and I have to edit this and do all that fun jazz. I don't have to do the shout out, so it won't be that bad to edit it this week. Maybe I should go on the computer and take some look at different softwares. Try to upgrade myself a little bit. Become a little bit tech savvy, if you want to call it. Oh gosh, there's a dog barking outside. So now it's going to get them going. I think the dogs around here bark for just to hear themselves bark. Honestly. I honestly do think that there's a lot of dogs in the neighborhood. Especially going towards the back street. Because my house is at the end of my street, which connects to the other street. So then I have all of them going along. It's just hard to explain. Just trust me. Just trust me. There's a lot of threes, like look, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. I wonder if I should do those next. Or the J's. I think I'm going to do the J's and then the threes. And then maybe the fours. If I even get that far. Yeah, not too flirty today, guys. Oh, so when I post this video, David, let's talk about David. I haven't seen David in a Boone's Age because now he's on the other rotation. And I don't see him anymore. And it's kind of sad because he made work kind of fun for me with his teasing and stuff. And still on Instagram, when I post this picture, he still has to say his 2 cents about it. And I just think it's so funny because Lisa B always comments back to him. And I just think it's hilarious. Oh, it just makes my day. You don't even understand how much it makes my day. And I'm like, seriously, Dave, like really? And I know he's just doing it to irk me because I know he doesn't think this picture is that bad at all. But he just does it to irk me. But he's so funny. He's a funny guy. I do miss him, but don't tell him that because then his head will swell really, really big because he thinks he's the best. My new supervisor, he's very good looking, but he doesn't really talk much to us. He's not very approachable, you know what I'm saying? I used to have a big crush on the manager of the pharmaceutical place I worked for. He was married. But just because he's married doesn't mean I can't have a crush on him. It's not like I acted on this crush. But, oh, he was just like, because he used to pay attention to me. And it would just make me all tingly, happy, smiley. He'd smile at me and I'd melt like butter. I really liked him. Then I can't believe what they did to me after. I think it was out of his hands, but I don't know. It could have not have been. Who knows? I was did so much for that company. It just irks me how much I did for that company. And I got them 2 trophies, okay? 2 trophies for the Santa Claus parade. If that ain't anything, then what is? Really? 2 trophies. I don't know why I keep on thinking about Christmas. Talking about Santa Claus parades. When I first started at the new place that I'm working at, they did one. The first couple of years I was there, and then one year, not last year, but the year before, I think a kid fell off the float. So they haven't done one since. So I don't know. I keep on burping. Excuse me. And it's not because I'm drinking alcohol. Maybe that's my problem. I need to get myself a drink. Drink something. Loosen up. Oh, could you imagine me drunk filming Flirty Friday? You guys would probably find out a lot about me that you don't need to know. Oh, good heavens. But I do think I'm going for my friend's surprise birthday. Oh, shoot. I can't talk about it. Never mind. Hope she doesn't watch this. She never watches my videos. But anyways, I'm going out for dinner with them. And what was I gonna go with this? Oh, I think I'm gonna get drunk. Like, she made me a sweater and it says something about I'm drunk, and if I'm lost, find my bestie or something like that, it says on the back of it. And she's like, I know that you don't drink, but I didn't want to let you feel left out from the rest of us. And I'm like, it's not because, like, they think I'm like all stuck up because I don't drink. It's not because of that at all. You know what it honestly is? First of all, I don't want to take a cab home. I don't want to walk home. And I don't want to leave my car there and then have to go back and get it. So I just choose not to drink so I don't have to take the darn Strathroy cab. But I think I might take the cab this weekend. And I think I'm going to drink. But then with COVID too, I don't want to get all drunk and stupid. So, I don't know what I'm going to do. And it makes me kind of eerie. It's like basically the same people that always go. It's just my group of friends. So they're in my inner circle. But, yeah, I don't know. COVID is kind of like iffy, right? She wants to go to the new restaurant in town. So I think we're going there. It's called Parker's or something. It's supposed to be like a steakhouse. So we'll see. I haven't been there yet. I think they've only been open for a couple of weeks. So we'll see how that goes with Parker's. What a name, Parker's. They really made a really nice patio outside and stuff. It used to be where, I don't know if the States has Union Burger or not, but we used to have a Union Burger in town, but Union Burger didn't do very well. Probably because they didn't have a drive-thru. Stuff don't tend to do well here if they don't have a drive-thru. When it comes to like burgers and fries and stuff. We only have one fancy restaurant in town. Well, now we have Parker's, but the only other one we have that's like big franchise is Krabby Joe's. Now, I don't know if Krabby Joe's is just a Canadian thing. I'm pretty sure it is because when I've been in the States, I've never seen a Krabby Joe's. So I don't think it is. Who knows? It could be just an Ontario thing. I don't know. Because, like I said, I've only been to Montreal, Quebec. That's the farthest I've gone in Canada is one province over into Quebec. I've been over there 3 times. I went to Quebec City when I was in grade, I don't know, I was still young. I'll be right back. So when I was right young, I went to Quebec City, no, I went to Montreal first. And I think I went with Yvette and my niece, Michelle. And we went with the Portuguese class on a trip. And then the second year, I went with Helen and her friend Goretti and my sister Yvette, and we went to Quebec City. And then one time when I was married, we went up to Algonquin Park, and we went right to the top of Algonquin Park in Ontario, and right maybe 20 minutes away was the Quebec border, and I went to a little town village in Quebec to go shopping, because that's the only close civilization there was to the park. Yeah, so 3 times. That's the only 2 provinces I've been in Canada. Isn't that funny? I've seen more of the United States, states-wise, than I have seen of my own country. It's so bizarre and weird, but it's true. It's funny how Canada's a big country, yo. Big. Very, 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 very big. With that said, I'm going to go. I'm going to call it a night. Sorry, it wasn't very flirty, but sometimes I'm just not flirty lately. I need to bounce back and I keep on yawning. I don't know why lately I'm yawning so much. Something is definitely wrong with me. I think it's lack of sleep, to be honest. But with that said, I'm going to let you guys go, and I will talk to you guys all next time. Take care, everyone. Bye. Well, folks, that's it for today's video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. And if you like, please subscribe to my channel. I'd be super tickle pink. And remember to hit that notification bell, and it will remind you whenever I load up a video. And till next time, take care, everyone. Bye.